we search for truth, finding traces in the shadows left behind. Within its voice, our narrative is revealed, illuminated, our story is brought to light.
Nobody in his face. He can launch down the field. He will for Chris Gibbons. Toward the goal line. He makes the catch, and that's a touchdown. Sam Bradford, 50 yards to Chris Gibbons.
Good morning, STL.
Good morning. Good
Welcome to McDonald's. Hey,
Some
ladies.
means we'll soon smile through.
One coffee, coming right up.
Good morning to you.
Sure, please turn around.
Good morning. Some means we'll soon smile through. Good
Have a good day.
to you and you.
Get a good start to a great day with 2 hot and hearty bacon, egg, and cheese biscuits for just $3 at McDonald's.
The following program contains scenes in a medical environment. Viewer discretion is advised. Tonight on The Front Line for Hope, meet a little boy from New Jersey who hopes spinal surgery will give him the chance to play ball. Share the emotions of Madison's amazing lung transplant and join Baby Dave's family as they hold on to hope. At St. Louis Children's Hospital, physicians and nurses push the boundaries of care for children who just want a chance to be kids again. Share incredible stories of hope and courage from one of the nation's top pediatric hospitals on the campus of Washington University Medical Center, where families have all said, "Take my child to Children's." Dawn brings another day and a second chance for 12-year-old Madison. After getting the call at 11 p.m. that compatible donor lungs had been found, Madison's family rushed to the hospital and stayed up all night to prepare for her transplant. Now, they begin the agonizing wait.
I don't think any of our families got any sleep last night. They took her back and she fell asleep pretty quickly. She's ready.
The surgery is expected to last over 8 hours, and it will be even longer before the Taliaferros can see their daughter again.
This is Madison Eileen Taliaferro. She's here for a bilateral lung transplant for Dr. Boston.
So the operation, what it entails is an incision that goes across the whole chest.
In the surgical suite, the transplant team begins the carefully timed procedure.
Starting. The initial part of the operation is just dissecting out all the vessels and the airway on both sides. Hey, can you turn up the OR lights, please?
The surgical team must remove both diseased lungs and be ready to implant the donor lungs the moment they arrive. It takes almost 2 hours of surgical preparation to expose the lungs and tie off Madison's blood vessels. Finally, the team is ready to remove Madison's right lung, but the donor lungs still have not arrived.
All right, so when are they going to be here? I've got all day here now.
Dr. Boston, that was Peggy, the transplant coordinator, and she said the lungs are to be here in approximately 30 minutes. The weather is bad, so they have to drive in. They can't take the helicopter.
With the lungs on their way, the transplant team puts Madison on the heart-lung machine.
Her heart will stop for a while because they'll hook her up to a heart machine and it'll pump her blood. And then they're gonna have to give her a blood transfusion because she's low on blood right now.
At 1:31 p.m., the donor lungs finally arrive and are rushed to the operating room. Dr. Umar Boston immediately begins to remove Madison's diseased right lung while the team prepares the donor lung.
You can start opening the lungs up and bring them up here in the next 5 minutes.
Bring the lung up. We have to dissect out the donor organ and get it prepared. I think it's going to be okay.
Dr. Boston is now ready to transplant the new right lung. While Madison's parents count the minutes until the next phone call from the operating room, another family prepares for life-changing surgery. 7-year-old Torrin Hart has cerebral palsy. His parents brought him to Children's from New Jersey in hope that spinal nerve surgery will give him the ability to walk flat-footed for the first time in his life.
He's a child who doesn't let anything stop him. You know, he's a child who he sees what he wants and he tries to go get it.
I want you to pick up the ball. Perfect. And carry it right over here. Both hands.
He's a basketball player and he's got a beautiful shot. But with him, when he shoots the ball, because he can't maintain his balance, he falls.
It doesn't matter that he has crutches, but he'll throw the crutches down and try to do what every other child does.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
It's good to meet you.
Torrin, how are you?
Good.
How old are you?
7.
Torrin is very excited about what he'll be able to do coming out of this surgery.
The life will be much easier for him. And your life will be also much easier.
We're grateful.
Yes,
I'll see you.
We're grateful. Thank you, Doc.
Thanks for coming.
Nice meeting you.
We'll do our best. All right, Torrin? So, that's good. He's a cool guy.
Absolutely.
We make them walk for their lives. This is a sustained improvement, not temporary improvement. That's huge.